In a heartbreaking turn of events, R&B legend Eddie Levert has suffered an unimaginable loss with the death of his 22-year-old daughter. The news has sent shockwaves through the music community, and fans of the Levert family are mourning the untimely passing of this young woman. Eddie Levert, best known for his iconic work with the O'Jays and his long career in the R&B world, has faced many challenges throughout his life, but this tragedy is undoubtedly one of the most difficult. While details surrounding the circumstances of her death have not been fully disclosed, the news has left fans and the public deeply saddened. Eddie Levert, who has been a major figure in the world of soul and R&B music, is no stranger to loss, having also experienced the death of his son, Sean Levert, in 2008. Sean, who was part of the group Levert, passed away while in prison, and it was a devastating blow to Eddie and his family. Losing his daughter so young, especially after the loss of his son, is a tragedy that no parent should have to endure. Eddie Levert has always been known for his deep emotional connection to his music. His rich, soulful voice has captivated generations of listeners, and his performances with the O'Jays, particularly songs like For the Love of Money and Love Train, are etched in the memories of countless fans. Throughout his career, he's remained a figure of strength and resilience, often pouring his heart and soul into his music. This loss, however, is an entirely different kind of grief, one that no amount of fame or success can prepare you for. The passing of Eddie Levert's daughter has brought the focus back to the importance of family and the toll that grief can take. While Eddie has not yet made a public statement, tributes have poured in from fans, friends, and colleagues alike. Many are taking to social media to express their condolences, with people from across the entertainment industry acknowledging the depth of the loss. Fans of the O'Jays, as well as admirers of Eddie Levert's solo work, have been sending messages of support, hoping to provide some comfort during this incredibly difficult time. In situations like this, the impact of grief on a parent is unimaginable. Losing a child, especially at such a young age, is something that shakes the very foundation of one's life. For Eddie, the pain of this loss is compounded by his past experiences with tragedy. Still, he has always demonstrated a remarkable ability to move forward in the face of adversity, and it's clear that his family has been a source of great strength for him throughout his career. Eddie's music has always been a reflection of his experiences, and it's easy to imagine that this loss will impact him deeply in ways we may not yet fully understand. In the years to come, we may see this grief reflected in his future work. For many artists, music becomes a way to process pain and loss, and Eddie's powerful voice has always resonated with listeners on a deeply emotional level. His ability to convey raw emotion through song is one of the reasons he has remained such a beloved figure in the world of R&B. Though the specific details of his daughter's death remain private, this tragedy is a reminder of how fragile life can be. In the blink of an eye, everything can change, and it's clear that Eddie Levert's family has been forever altered by this loss. For those who have followed Eddie's career and admired his work, the news of his daughter's death is devastating. While Eddie Levert has always been known for his strength, this loss shows that even the strongest people face the hardest challenges. As he grieves the death of his daughter, there is a sense of solidarity in knowing that fans and loved ones are there to offer support. No one can ever truly know the depth of a person's pain in times like this, but what we can do is show compassion and stand by them as they work through their grief. As fans, we can only send our thoughts, prayers, and condolences to Eddie Levert and his family. Losing a child is a sorrow that no parent should ever have to endure, and as the world mourns with Eddie, it's important to remember that this is a deeply personal moment for him. He has given so much to the world through his music and legacy, but now it's time for the world to show its love and support for him and his family. In the coming weeks, we may hear more about the circumstances of his daughter's death, but for now, all that we can do is send love and strength to Eddie Levert during this incredibly difficult time. Our hearts go out to him, and we continue to keep him and his family in our thoughts.